Hey, what's up guys, Brandon Bass here. Today I'm going to take you through a back and biceps routine, going for 3 sets of each exercise, about 6 to 8, 6 to 10 reps each one. This is taken from my 12-week and 8-week workout programs that I have for sale in the link in the description below for $14.99, plus you get a macros cheat sheet. So those programs really set you up for success when it comes to building muscle, learning how to calculate your calories, calculate your macros. I highly recommend those programs. So today we're going to go through a weighted pull-up to start. I think chin-ups, pull-ups, whatever you want to call them, are the most effective exercise at stimulating your lats and building up your back. Then we're going to do a bent over barbell row from the floor, and then a seated cable row, a close grip pull down, and then we're going to do standing barbell curls and then standing cable curls. That is it. Pretty basic, straightforward. Remember, these workouts are truly designed for the natural lifter. If you're on steroids, you can really do whatever you want because the steroids are the things that are actually making you build the physique and build the muscle. The workout routine that you follow, the junk supplements that you take are not helping you. So, you know, this channel, this video is pretty straightforward. It's the basics. That's what works. Don't veer off too much. If you're going to stay natural, don't veer off too much from the basics, the squats, the deadlifts, the pull-ups, the bent over rows, dumbbell or barbell bench. These are the things that really work. When you're kind of isolating one thing with a cable here and there, that's not going to work for you. That's going to work for guys on tons of drugs. So just focus on the basic routines that I put out on this channel and in my workout routines. But all right guys, after you guys warm up, I'm not going to show the warm up, but do a dynamic stretch, some dynamic stretches, warm up your lower back, foam roll, and do a couple of warm-up sets, and then let's jump into these pull-ups. All right, first basic exercise we're going to do is the weighted pull-up. If you watched any of my videos before, I think the chin-up and the pull-up are the most effective exercise for building your back. So whether you're doing an assisted pull-up, whether you're doing a body weight pull-up, or whether you're adding weight, this is the most effective exercise for stimulating your lats. So what I want you to do is get a full extension, pull, hold at the second for just like a split second, and then release. Again, we're going for 3 sets, about 6 to 8 reps on every exercise. So here's set number 1, after warming up. So with this, we're going to rest about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. You know, this is a pretty exhausting, tough exercise. Do your 3 sets. I'm going to show you from a different angle for set number 2. But do 3 sets, rest about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes in between. Then we'll move on to the bent over barbell rows. All right, here's set number 2 of the weighted pull-up. Again, going 6 to 8 reps. Here we go. Just grab a dumbbell, hold it in between your thighs. And here we go. Good extension on the bottom, powered up. All right, onto the barbell rows from the floor. Pull-ups, barbell rows. These are the real basic, you know, muscle builders for your back. You don't need to do a lot of machines, a lot of cables to build the muscle that you need. This is going to stimulate what you're going for. So, a lot of times in my videos I talk about how after the first exercise, you don't really need to warm up. But with this exercise, I think you should do 1 warm-up set and then go into your 3 working sets. So let me show you the form on this one. On this one, keep your lower back arched, your chest up. Try not to round your back. Stay kind of locked in place. And then pull 1. So really try to power that up on the concentric portion. On that way up, really power it up, squeeze, release. Try to control it on the way down as much as you can, even though the weight's relatively heavy. And again, 1.5 to 2 minutes. We're gonna do 3 working sets of 6 to 8 reps. Here's the first working set after the warm-up set. Put a little bit more weight on, gonna fail around 6 to 8. Still, form does not change. All right, now that's done, gonna move on to the seated cable row. All right, gonna just show one set of the cable row, pretty straightforward, basic exercise. Just one quick tip on form. You don't need to kind of draw your body forward too much, like you see a lot of guys doing, kind of swaying back and forth. What I want you to do is kind of lock yourself in place, pull here, and maybe get a little stretch, and then pull back. Again, 3 sets, 6 to 8. Stretch here, hold for about a split second, then come forward. As with any back exercise, you have to make sure that your chest stays up. You're not going to be able to contract your back if you're slouching or if your posture's not really on point. So always make sure your lower back is arched, chest is up, pull. Same with any kind of vertical or horizontal pulling motion. Always make sure your chest is up, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then release. All right, so we're going to do 2 more sets here. Then we're going to go to finish with a close grip pull down, then we'll go on to biceps. All right, last exercise for the back, we're gonna do the close grip pull down. I like the close grip just a little bit more than kind of a wider grip. I feel it a little bit more in my lat. So same thing with the pull up. We're gonna get a full extension and power it down, control it on the way up. And lean back just a little bit. Squeeze and control up. All right, first set of barbell curls. Remember, going to use the cambered bar, not the straight bar. That's a lot of havoc on your elbow and your wrist. So same thing, probably going like, you can go 6 to 10 reps maybe on the biceps. You don't necessarily have to fail out at 6. So maybe give yourself a little bit more room to maybe get 10 reps. So you can go slightly lighter. So since it's a smaller muscle, you don't want to cheat too much. All right, so on this one, you can use a little bit of movement. Gonna take that up just a little bit, maybe put a 10 or a 5 on. So go for that kind of 6 to 10 rep range. body movement in that last one, that's okay. As long as you're not swinging too much. A little bit of movement is okay. You don't want to train too strict. You also don't want to be swaying your back as well. Okay, so the 3 sets of the barbell curl are done. Gonna go into a cable curl now, and that's gonna be it for biceps. All right, last exercise of the day, gonna do the standing cable curl. Gonna use kind of an inside grip instead of the kind of the outer grip that I use for the cambered bar. So again, same exact form, good extension on the bottom, going 6 to 8 reps. All right, again, rest about 1.5 to 2 minutes, and we'll go into our second and third set. All right, here's the second set, last set of the day I'm gonna film. Same exact thing, took it up a little bit.